How do you feel about an adult that still sleeps with their stuffed animal? It's not bad at all lol. There are way worse things that an adult could sleep with. For example, my ex-husband person shrugging. If I'm being completely honest, there is nothing objectionable about it. I got some wicked PTSD and having something to snuggle with at night really helps with the night terrors. I think stuffed animals as forms of emotional comfort are horribly underrated for adults. I'm sorry pleading face, that's kind of why I like mine too. I left home very young and so I took my elephant with me, and it's just nice to hold it after an upsetting day or when the dark is scary. I'm 32, Pikachu, and I don't give a fuck. I'm 27. Still occasionally sleep with the teddy bear my nan gave me the day I was born. And I slept with him every night up until a few years ago. He smells like every memory, every good night, every bad night. When I developed OCD at 10 years old and thought I was going insane, I spoke to Hi Monsieur when I developed anorexia at 15 and had a terrifying night waiting for the MRI results, which would tell me if I'd done brain damage. I cried to Hi Monsieur when I waited anxiously in the dark for my final uni results the next day. He waited with me. If it brings you comfort, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, not like anyone is judging you. People sleep with waifu pillows. Oh good. I usually hide it before I have PPL over. I'm 27 and can't sleep with my closet door open in case there's a monster in there. Do what you gotta do. I'm 41. You're not stopping me. It's actually been proven to be a good thing for your sleeping habits in adults. My partner hates it because I give more love to that damn rabbit than him. Your partner is just jealous. Epic gift idea, get your partner their own rabbit. It's just a stuffed animal, not that weird. I am going to be that adult. You will not take Orange Julius the sock monkey away from me. Not gonna lie, that's the goddamn cutest thing ever. Think if aliens had a National Geographic equivalent, what would they think about humans sleeping with stuffed cuddle toys of other species? Their hearts would explode at how cute that is. It's hella fucking cute. Fuck anybody with such small PP energy to bitch about it. Fuck I love this. Alien Nat Geo is now my favorite wholesome thing to think about. Thank you. I don't care. I don't feel anything about the Monsieur. It's kind of cute, I guess. Nostalgic perhaps, I get that. I just like it. I had it since I was a little kid and I moved out young, so I took it me. Usually I hide it before I have a guy over cause I worry it's a turn off. I just don't want to get rid of it, so I don't. Woman shrugging. My kids have my husband's stuffy he had when he was like 4. And I'm so thankful he kept it. It gives them comfort now. And I don't think it's weird at all. It's a great memory to have that represents the past and childhood. I'm saving my kids' first comfort items too. Don't ever get rid of it. And don't overthink it. I think most people would get it. My daughter still has her first it in bed's a lot of good memories for her. She's 28 years old, on her own, and still has Hi Monsieur. Her boyfriend of 9 years doesn't mind at all. Makes me feel good as a parent that her childhood is worth remembering in the best way. I am 28 and a male. I sleep with a stuffed gorilla, my buddy King Louie, when my wife is at work. My 9-month after LD sleeps with my favorite stuffed animal from when I was a kid. Stuffed pug named Frank. I hope he brings her as much comfort as he brought me. I don't think there's anything weird about it personally. It's a comfort thing that just carried over from childhood. I could not physically care less if I trained for 6 months and ran up and down the stairs like Rocky. Life is so short and we're all gonna die. If you want to cuddle up to Teddy Ruxpin, you go right ahead. Just make sure you're registered to vote. We all need to cuddle, so I think it's fine. I kick off so much body heat I can't just snuggle up to my husband every night. So cute. I think it's fine to do so. Thanks. I'm be happy W all the positive responses. Usually I hide it before I have PPL over or have to frantically yeet it out of the bed if I have a stuffed guy over, but maybe I'll just stop doing that. I'm 37 and have 2 stuffies right by my pillow. A bear from my husband a few years ago and a bunny that I was given as a baby and found in my dad's house while cleaning it after he passed away last year. The bunny especially means everything to me as it has so many memories with my dad from when I was a little girl. If anyone told me to get rid of them, they'd be told to pound sand. Only my toddler is allowed to touch either stuffy. You shouldn't feel any shame or embarrassment for having a stuffy on your bed. And anyone that would make fun of you for it isn't a person worth being with. My friend sleeps with a stuffed animal given to her by an ex-boyfriend. Her husband doesn't care. They've been married forever with tons of kids now. I still sleep with my teddy bear every night, and I have a rotation of other plushies I sleep with. It helps. My husband doesn't care. My dog gets a little jealous. Sleep is extremely important, so whatever helps is good. My personal stuffed animal is my dog's smiley face. Wait a second, there are 3 ways to interpret this. I need more information. I slept with my daughter's bunny last week on a particularly distressing day. It was a one-off though. Looks at my smartphone screen as it's staring me down with scornful judgment. Okay, not really. It was the 3rd time this month. But not before then. Smartphone. That's better. I tour with bands for a living. Until I was 22. I slept every day since infancy with my stuffed duck. But leading up to my first gig, I contemplated how I'd be living in close quarters on a bunked bus with strangers. Wanting to make a mature first impression, I reluctantly left my beloved stuffed animal at home. Lo and behold, I come to find that there are at least a half-dozen well-worn stuffed animals on board, mostly in the bunks of the burliest of road dogs. I'm 25, married with children of my own, and I still sleep with my blankie, and if I'm spending the night somewhere else, damn straight I'm packing my blankie. It's not weird to me, and my husband doesn't care. It stays on my side of the bed. When I had COVID, my kid gave me a stuffed animal to have since I had to distance from my family. Carried it all the time and slept with it every night until quarantine ended. Actually helped make it easier to deal with. A bit strange, but you do you. Me and my 2 Kirby plushes don't see anything wrong with it. It's fine. Kinda cute. I still sleep with stuffies. Whatever. I fapped a hentai. I'm not gonna throw a stone because of my glass house. I just remembered that I have something similar too when I sleep. I'm 37. Still sleep with my baby blanket. Affectionately called my bear blanket because of the little bears all over it. Don't care. Can be a bit strange if it's a deal breaker between you getting sleep or not. Like it has to go everywhere. But just as an added benefit, it's all good. I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but I might feel a bit anxious without it. I don't need it though. Just like it. As a kid, I used to be afraid of becoming an adult because I thought I would have to give up my stuffed animal. Now I'm an adult. Still sleep with my stuffed animal sometimes. I think it should be normalized. Especially for men. I think for others it's sometimes considered more acceptable. But my brothers got rid of their stuffed animals when they became teenagers. And I don't think they wanted to. They were just embarrassed. Really sucks. I'm 61. I've become a stuffed animal. If I had, I'd maybe sleep with it if it was big enough and really tough made. Less than 3. All of them able to fit into the washing machine. It's fine. I'm 36. My wife is 33. We both sleep with stuffed animals we made each other at Build-A-Bear. Not only is it comforting, but it helps with shoulder alignment so you don't wake up sore. Kinda cute actually. It's totally fine. I freaking love a stuffed dog I won from King's Dominion in like 8th grade. He's squishy, and when my mother took Ambien she would take him and call him Fatty McFat. When my BF first went into my room, I had forgotten to hide my medium-sized stuffed dog and just had to be honest. I told him that it comforts me and helps me sleep. He said it was weird personally for him, but he understood what I was getting at. Since then I've learned that he rejects anything dealing with childhood BC of bad shit in his past. I'm just really glad my BF accepts my stuffed animals. I don't know what I'd do if my partner thought lesser of me for it. I see no issue with it, but I cannot deny that there's a bit of gender bias there. If I see a girl doing that, I'd find it normal. If it's a guy though, I'll admit it'd be a bit weird as my initial reaction, but that's not right to judge, of course. TBH, I've been thinking about getting something I could cuddle with at night because I've been having trouble sleeping and I don't have anything or anyone to help me with that. Meh. Is it a stuffed animal that they have slept with since they were a child? That might show some weird attachment issues. And that's a whole other subject. A stuffed animal that their significant other or child gave them. That seems okay. A stuffed animal that a loved one that they lost gave them. Totally okay. I don't see much difference to hugging a pillow at night, which a lot of adults do. I am 30 years old and still sleep with the bear I got when I was born. Not only do I need him to sleep, I also snuggle up with him while I watch TV. I'm probably a little too obsessed with my bear, but my fiancé is fine with it. I even catch the man snuggling with the bear sometimes. Also, here's a dumb story. I had a mean ex when I was like 19. I lived with a male friend of mine at the time. One day I couldn't find the bear and was freaking out thinking that me ex had taken him and thrown him in the trash. I was inconsolable. Me ex was afraid of roommate. So when roommate got home, he called me ex at the bar he worked at and demanded he tell him the location of the bear or else. Me ex had put him in the pantry under some snacks. Of all the things me ex did, this was probably the worst. You can be a dick to me, but the minute you fuck with the bear, it's over. I'm 19 and still sleep with stuffed animals and have a handful of them in my room. See, you do you. My mom does. It helps with her anxiety. A stuffed Yoda. I'm 35 and Sharky is family. I paid $60 plus for a large stuffed plush snow leopard from the Osaka Aquarium. Monsieur, I am not letting that MFER just lay there looking all huggable, soft, and shit and not hug it. That's just crazy talk. Nothing is wrong with that at all. BLAHHA. Who's Blahash? A rabbit? A monkey? I need to know. Google it. To each their own. Woman shrugging, light skin tone. Doesn't bother me. I mean, I still sleep with a pillow. It's no one else's fucking business what they do. Anyone who is going to judge someone else for doing something harmless that brings them comfort is a shitty person. It's definitely not normal, but it doesn't raise red flags on its own. They better share. I'm 26, I have a big fluffy teddy bear I sleep with. Hi monsieur, so what? I still bunch up my blanket and pretend it is a stuffed animal or blankie. My wife sleeps with a stuffed monkey I got her for our first Valentine's Day. As long as he stays on her side of the bed, I don't care. I sleep with an anime cat pillow, and I'm 24. I ain't giving up Nyanka Sensei for nobody. Clearing throat. I have a Nyanka Sensei cat plushie. It's so soft and solid at the same time. Good support for my arm when I sleep on my side. I'm 36. One time I went to a 40-year-old guy friend's apartment, and when giving me the tour, he proudly showed off his teddy bear. I thought it was cute of him to have one, though I personally don't. Definitely no judgment over here. Totally normal and everyone should have one. I'm 33 and have a few stuffies by my bedside, but I rarely get to sleep with them, mostly to keep them safe. My 4-yo and 2-yo really like them and I let the kids play with them sometimes. But I don't trust my littles not lose them or cover them in food or something. One stuffy is a very old one from my own childhood. A tiger with a hollow head and a ball inside that makes it purr. The others are a Star Trek bear and 2 different black dragons. They watch over me on their high bedside shelf. But if I lived alone they'd be on the bed. I sleep with 2 cause my husband steals one from time to time. Some PPL have extra pillows. I have soft, fuzzy owl smile. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.